Hello everyone, it's Kissy again. I just wanted to come with another message. I just had this whole movie scene that just played out, and I wanted to share with you. There's a masculine. I don't know if he owns the restaurant or if he's just like an investor or just someone with like a lot of clout in this restaurant. But I see you go in a restaurant, Divine Feminine, either with a friend or a mentor, feminine energy. It seems like it's just like I don't want to say it's like a business dinner. It's definitely more social gathering, but it's not like a loud environment. It's classy. It's quiet. It's elegant. So what's interesting is when you get to the table, you're seated, and you're with this woman, and all of a sudden this gentleman comes over and he gets close to you, he whispers in your ear, and he says, how can I please you tonight? And then you smile and you greet each other. He says hello, he kisses you, and then you introduce him to your company. And they're kind of mesmerized by this man because he's super charming, he's extremely handsome, he's super classy, and you could tell that he's got some kind of he's an authority there, like whatever he says goes. So it's like you said, do what you do best, or how was it? It was something like that. Do what you do best, or please me how you like to please me. It was some weird, like flirtatious little line like that, but it was very, it was subtle, but light. It had a little tone of deviousness behind the interaction. So it's like there's like a little secret between you two, and this woman that's sitting there is kind of like smiling, like kind of observing the interaction, and she's noticing that she's questioning within herself, like, who is this man? How does she know him? Like, how long have they known each other? Like, what's this connection here? It looks very very on, you know what I mean? Like, you could tell there's a lot of attraction there. There's a lot of flirting, but it's very classy and very composed. And so, after she tells him, do what you do best or whatever, he proceeds to excuse himself from the table. He kisses her on the cheek, like he sits like behind her chair. He leans over, he kisses her. He seemed to have whispered something in her ear, and it got her a little bit flush. And this woman sitting there at the table, she's kind of like, okay, well, it was nice to meet you. He kisses her hand, very gentlemanly, and he says something like, I look forward to, seeing you again sometime. And he leaves, and he turns, he gives her a smile, and as he walks away, this woman looks at the Divine Feminine. She looks at you, and she's like, what is this? Who is this man? Like, oh my God, you better tell me everything. How do you know this man? Like, and right before she goes into like this whole gossip fest, there's a disruption. The waiter comes over and brings this very lovely wine. They bring cheese, like some kind of like fancy cheese, what do you call them? Appetizers or whatever, prior to the meal. And then they say, your choice of entree on the house. And this woman, like, she like wow, like oh my god, like she cannot believe you're being treated this well. She cannot believe that she's getting this special treatment through her interaction with you. Like she was not expecting this. She thought it was just a girls' night out, just some nice dinner conversation, and it turns out that they get like the royal treatment from this man, this mysterious man that just showed up, interacted for 5-10 minutes at the most. I wouldn't even go that far. 5 minutes at the most. Like he was just, kind of busy, but he stopped to interact with you and introduce himself, and then he just politely excused himself. And before you know it, you're being treated like royalty, and it's, due to him. You get a message from him that says, let me know if you need anything else. Enjoy. And with that, you avoid the conversation with this woman. You pretty much just tell her, oh, it's just a guy I met. You don't give too much information, and you leave it at that. You allow the distractions to keep you from having to explain what this is, because ultimately you don't really know yourself, like where he's taking this. All you know is that he's he's definitely attracted to you. He's definitely interested in getting to know you, and he's willing to put out all the stops to get your not necessarily approval, but he wants to show you that you're valuable, that you're worth it, that he can handle you, that you don't intimidate him, that your needs don't intimidate him, that he can fulfill your needs is basically what his intention is. And very lightly, with what seems almost like no strings attached, but it's not because there's options that he wants to engage with. The no strings attached is for your sake, for you not to feel in any way obligated to his advances, I guess you could say. So that was just a quick message, Divine Feminine. I'll call you back. Oh my God. Alright, so you might be having a conversation very soon with your masculine. He may say, I'll call you right back. Like, he'll call, you'll have like a quick interaction. They say, let me just call you right back, and leaves you kind of like surprised, like what's going on here. Alright, so that's the message. I'll be back soon.